Welcome to I'd Have a Beer, Mike and Manny. Let's clap it up. We did.
We got the wives. They got the wives, man. Baker Mayfield? Oh. He's a whore. All right, welcome back to I'd Have a Beer, baby. Presented by... We're looking for sponsorships, ladies and gentlemen. Insert your sponsorship right here to my lovely voice.
Could be you.
The hell yeah, it could be you. Send us a DM. New episodes come out every Wednesday. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe on our YouTube channel and absolutely murder that button. Mike, what do you got going on in the background of your screen right now?
Slam it. Slam it.
Did you see
iPhone's
that?
got a new update for FaceTime features, and I think if I go like this, fireworks appear.
Dude,
right?
that explains the last two episodes. That explains it. Okay, so yeah, so murder that like button and that subscribe button on YouTube. Drop a 5-star rating on our Spotify, and do me a favor, share this episode with a friend, and make sure to follow us on all of our social media at IHAB Podcast. All right, baby. I'd have a beer.
I'd have a beer. What do you got for us over there? Something special?
I got nothing special, unfortunately, today. I got a Corona. I got a Corona. I'm slacking in the beer department. I slack today. I got the classic Corona. That's what I got. What do you got?
That's tough. I, on the other hand, if you hear that, okay, this is a classic Japanese beer, Kirin Ichiban. I bet you never had one of these before. It says taste the dragon, and it's made with real dragon blood, so that's pretty cool. That's not bad.
I'd have a beer. Mike, tell the people, what do we got coming up this week?
Yeah, you got a good episode this week. We got a lot of good things coming your way. We got a lot of blowouts that happened this week. We got a lot of close games that went to overtime. We got some QBs that were sat that I might have predicted that was going to happen. We had some teams that fell flat that I probably predicted this was going to happen. And we had some players really disappoint us in the first touchdown scorers, okay, who I've dropped from my team. I don't repeat their names anymore, and it's out of my vocabulary. So we got a lot of good, bad, and ugly coming your way. Definitely a Bugatti bet that will it's gonna make up for everything that's gone wrong in the past 2 weeks. We're gonna go over some beer, tell you what's good about beer, some moving forward. I'm gonna tell you who wins in the Eagles game. Manny's gonna come in and tell you who's gonna win in that Giants game. These are all questions that you want to know. And we got a new segment coming at you later. We'll let you know when we get there. A lot of good things, so stay tuned.
All right, let's jump right into it. Hey, I'd have a beer. Bugatti bets. Let's talk about it, Mike. Bugatti bets. Mikey, Bugattis. How did we do last week? And what do you got for us this week, my guy?
Here's a big stat that a lot of people forget. Trust me, I'm not feeling good either. But here's a stat that a lot of people forget. 99% of losers is just because they left before they won big. Okay. And that's something Bugatti bets would never do. I'll never quit on you. I'm never, ever going to quit on you. Sam Laporta, he quit on me, but I don't quit on my fans here today.
And that's why I got the parlay for you, one you're going to love. This is the parlay you're looking for. This is called the What He Say parlay, because what I'm about to say is going to sound so ridiculous, but it could happen. It could happen. So be ready for this. Get your pen and paper down. Get the sport book ready, because this is the What He Say parlay. Texans money line over the Falcons. Cardinal money line over the Bengals. Jets over the Broncos, and Bears over the Commanders. What he say, parlay? Texans are coming in. CJ Stroud, you've been hearing his name. He's been doing a lot better than you think. The Falcons are no good away, okay? Texans are taking this win. Cardinals over the Bengals. The Bengals, Joe Burrow has put up 6 points in his 2 away games, being outscored 51-6.
Almost as bad as the Giants.
Cardinals. Almost as bad. The Jets, Zach Wilson, he outplayed Patrick Mahomes. What was that? Zach Wilson, he outplayed Patrick Mahomes. Check the stats. He killed it. He killed it. He just happened to lose. That's just how it goes sometimes. I've been in that situation. I've seen it on the grandest stage.
A
The
lot of blown
Jets take
calls.
that game home. Uh, Justin Fields, he had an electric game. 4 touchdowns, 300 yards, but he lost because he's not a closer. But you know who are not closers? The Commanders, and that's where the Bears take over. So the question you're probably asking yourself is, what he say? I said Texans, I said Cardinals, I said Jets, and I said Bears. I took out a stack to put this down. $100 brings you home $3,400. This is gonna make up for what I did to you for the past 2 weeks. Oh, is my chains made of gold, or am I gonna be wrong next week? Oh, would you look at that? Chains are made of gold.
Hell yeah,
Mikey
they are.
Bugatti putting money in your pocket. One more time.
Mikey
What he
Bugatti.
say? You know what it is. That's
All
my
right.
bets for you this week. Keeping it nice and simple.
Okay, Mikey Bugatti. We feel good about this
Yeah.
one this week?
I've done extensive research over 5 minutes and found the teams that are going to win this week and upset a lot of people's tickets. If you
Okay.
want to have a non-upset ticket, you know what to do.
Okay. All right, Mikey Bugatti. Well, we'll see.
That's my bets for you.
We'll see. I mean, we got a lot of people in the comment section down below. You know, Mikey Bugatti. He's more like Mikey Honda Civic. He doesn't drive a Bugatti. He's been wrong. What's this guy talking about? My ticket's busted. Justin Tucker. He kicks field goals for a living, and then Mikey Bugatti tells him to kick a field goal. He misses. So do we feel good about this one this week? We do.
This is not a long shot. This is
Careful.
nothing's a long shot in gambling, but this one's a little scary. We're playing on the edge here, but winners are born. Yeah, the payout's large and in charge.
That's it. Oh, hey, I'm into that. Mikey Bugatti, baby. You heard it here first. Mikey Bugatti. Big things are gonna happen if people take this bet and it hits. Big things happening.
This is a classic what he say parlay. Okay, join in, jump up and down with me this Sunday because I'm gonna be screaming my head off.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? But past my bets here, Manny, because I know that's gonna happen. That's a good thing that's happening for me. I watched a ton of games this weekend. 8 uninterrupted hours of football. What? Tell me something that caught your eye.
Thanks to the Red Zone and Scott Hansen doing a phenomenal job over there. Scott, we love you. Best day, Sunday. It's great. Yeah, dude. The Buffalo Bills. Looking good. Looking good. Josh Allen looking great. 49-20 over the Dolphins. And the Dolphins just came off of that like crazy win last week. They put up 70 points against who they play, though. But still, they put up 70 points. Almost, I thought, was there a chance that they put up 70 points and now the Bills are going to put up 70 points against them?
That would have been some shit.
It would have been some shit. But the Buffalo Bills, Josh Allen, they might have reclaimed that division over the weekend. Right. They might have reclaimed that division over the weekend. I feel good about that. If I'm a Buffalo Bills fan.
Squished the fish. And that's what they did.
They squished some fish. Yeah. That's good. Like I said, the Buffalo Bills, they looked good. Who'd you have as good? What else did you see that was good this week? Week 4. What'd you have?
I watched that game. I was actually at a Bills bar for that game, and I was all in green, so I didn't belong there. And they let me know real quick.
Oof.
Yeah. They said the Eagles bar is down the road. I said, this is nice. This is a good culture we have going on.
I'm shocked that that's all they said.
Yeah, someone jumped over me and broke a table, so that was
there. You
sick.
go. The real story.
Yeah.
The real story. I was going to say that. I don't know about that. I don't know about all of that. You know.
I quickly left after my beer didn't look like beer anymore. It was starting to foam too much. I thought I might have got drugged, so I left there. And on my way over, I skipped the bar. I caught the Seahawks game. If you watched that, did you watch the Seahawks game?
Yikes! Yeah, the Seahawks game. Yeah, that was Monday night.
That was Monday night. That was Monday night.
Yeah, who'd they play? I forgot. Who'd they play?
I forgot who they played, but I know who they dominated.
Yeah.
I know who they dominated.
Careful.
The Legion of Boom 2.0 is back. That's what I think. Okay. They put up 11 sacks that night. That's the second most I've ever seen in a game, actually. So I thought that was pretty crazy. It gets to a point where you feel bad for the QB because he gets, as soon as he goes, And he says, "Hi." Do you think he gets a little nervous as soon as he says
I
the
think
word?
so. I think, and I feel like we'll be touching more on this subject and this QB and this team a little bit later. But
Yeah.
it's
Yeah, we can dive in later, but Seahawks look great.
yeah,
Defense, 97-yard pick six. I mean, you can't ask for better than
it's
that.
tough. It's tough. I believe it or not, I was actually
Yeah.
watching that game on a plane coming home yesterday. Luckily for me, the person I was sitting next to had somehow he was playing it on his phone. And I could have went without watching it on the plane yesterday. It was tough. It was tough news.
Yeah, I get that.
But yeah, a lot of good things. Buffalo Bills, Seahawks looking good. Cincinnati Bengals, on the other hand, not looking so good. Cincinnati Bengals possibly looking bad.
Not so good.
Is it too early to be, worried about this team? Is it too soon? I know we're only going into week 5, but is it too soon? They lose to the Titans 27-3. They're 1-3 now.
They're roadkill. They're garbage. They've put up no points in away games. Joe Burrow, I said at the beginning of the season, I think Joe Burrow's done. That little injury that they carted him off, I keep saying it's a way worse than they want to say it. I think he's done. I don't even know who their backup is. I have no idea who the backup is over there.
Neither do I. Jamar Chase is not happy. He's not a happy man over there.
He's not getting the ball.
Jamar Chase had an all-time quote. I'm always fucking open, he says. He's always fucking open. So I don't know, Joe Burrow. You got to hit him. He's always fucking open. I don't know. Bad.
I was waiting for you.
Cincinnati. I don't know. 1-3 now. Not the start they wanted. What else did you see this week that was just bad?
Bad for me. Not bad for me. Bad for Mac Jones. Bad for Mac Jones. If you listened to us,
Mac and Cheese Jones,
a week ago or maybe a week and a half ago, I said, go get that Bailey Zappe rookie card out of the trash. He got put into the game. Yeah, he was late. Didn't play a lot. It was the end of the game. He got garbage time. I think he takes over there. I think Bill Belichick is over Mac Jones. Okay, and Bailey Zappe comes in and takes over.
Do you think Zappe starts next week? Or this week coming up?
I think Zappe starts next week.
Wow. You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Zappe starts week 5.
Yeah, they're playing an easy Saints, okay? At home. Bailey Zappe comes out, a bunch of jerseys in the stands with his name on the back. That might pump him up.
Could be Bailey Zappe's homecoming right now, or his welcome party, or the start of something new.
Throws 4 touchdowns, runs for 1. Gets on the mic. Do you want a Super Bowl? I want some shit like that. That would be wild.
Okay. Well, we'll see. You heard it here first. Bailey Zappe to start week 5 for the Patriots. So there was some good, there was some bad, there was definitely some ugly. Chicago Bears, Justin Fields, they lose to also an 0-3 team. Denver, 31-28.
Well, one of them had to lose, right?
Yeah, somebody had to lose, but the Chicago Bears in position to possibly win in overtime. And Justin Fields, not good. Threw a pick,
It's
dog.
not good.
Not good. It's tough.
He just didn't do good there. But I think he plays good.
Do you think he plays good? I don't think he plays good.
Look at his stats. He put up 4 touchdowns, 300 yards. What's the problem? Is it the 2 interceptions he threw? It's the 2 interceptions.
Okay, now are you gonna pay this guy? Are you gonna extend this guy? Like, if
no, but he's here. I mean,
sounds like somebody else
got robbed last week. We don't really have coaches going around.
This
Some
is
of
true.
them are in jail. I think we're stuck.
Yeah.
He's our guy.
He's almost like another QB and another QB and team, possibly the Giants, that are also stuck with somebody. We'll get into that later. What else did you have? What else was ugly? I mean, yeah, the Chicago Bears are ugly. What else did you have?
I think that's good for me. My good bet. My ugliest thing, of course, is gonna be the Giants. That was
yikes. Here we go.
Here's a harder question, Michael. Can you pick one good thing that the Giants did last night? And I can't do that. I can't do that. I actively tried to watch that game as a Giants fan and like root for them in one drive. And every time the ball gets snapped, I'm nervous now. My QB's about to get sacked. If he lets go of the ball, I'm nervous that ball's getting intercepted. If you go to run it, I'm nervous you're going to fumble it. So it's like, what am I praying for? Our defense takes over, which they did not.
No.
So That was tough all the way around. A lot of fixes need to be made.
Yeah, we'll get into it later, but yeah, that for sure deserves the ugly, no doubt about it this week. It deserves the ugly, no doubt. No doubt. Well, hey, the good news is we're on to week 5. We're on to week 5. Mm-hmm. I'm sure we'll have some more good, bad, and ugly next week. Let's get into a little bit of grind my gears because you just mentioned the Giants. I got a great grind my gears for you this week.
I want to hear your heartfelt, most deep, sincere feelings on your Monday night. And when did you check out of the game?
Yeah,
because I had the Seattle defense, and I needed them to get 7 points. Boy, did they deliver.
What was the total? How many points did they end up putting up?
I got 27 points from them.
Wow. Hey, make science out there. Yeah, you did. Yeah. Well, the grind my gears this week. It's it's easy coming off of Mike's ugly pick for week 4 falls right into line of it, and it hurts me to say, but eventually you got to look in the mirror here. The honeymoon phase is over, and I'm talking about Daniel Jones. The honeymoon phase is over with this guy. It's over with him. You can't. You can only give him so many excuses. You can only give him so many excuses. You're paying the guy $40+ million a year. He needs to be able to figure out some way to do something with what he has for the amount of money that he's making. Yes, he got sacked 11 times. Yes, the offensive line is horrendous. But the offensive in that pick 6 that he threw, the offensive line gave him time to throw. The offensive line gave him time to throw. It's tough.
You saw the Manning cast on that one?
I did not. Like I said, I was watching it from an airplane, so I had limited resources on where I was watching this game. So I probably would have been better off just not watching it, just fully airplane mode, landing, and then just kind of hitting the app, checking, and then just going on with the rest of my day. But yeah, Daniel Jones, what are you doing? Another thing that really grinds my gears about Daniel Jones right now is he shows zero emotion. I know you're going to try to be, you don't want to keep your composure, but dude, show some emotion like you want to be there and like you just fucked up. Like he just is walking back to the sideline. He doesn't even slam his helmet in the helmet holder thing. Yeah. He just sits down and looks at the surface that I want to see what he's looking at on the surface. I want to see what he's looking at on that iPad. I think he's not even looking at anything.
I think it's a YouTube video and it's like throwing the ball 101. Dude. And it's like just a NFL for dummies because he sits down as if he's like, yeah, that was a good play. We just did a good thing, and I'm okay with what just happened.
I don't understand. He's the most confusing player I've ever had on my team that I'm supposed to root for. He shows glimpses of like, this is a $40 million quarterback that we're paying. This is going to be the guy. Mm-hmm. And then he shows things, which he's showed in almost every game this year so far, except for two quarters in the Arizona game. Other than that, the Cardinals game.
He's playing the Cardinals.
The Cardinals. Other than that, he's looked like he's taken 12 steps back from last year. I don't know what he's doing. He's just so inconsistent. And I know, sure, Mike, you get sacked 11 times. You're not going to feel too confident about where you're going to throw this ball either. I understand that. I get that. From a fan, I can see that. No. Yeah. I can see that. And I don't know what it is. That's not helping, but you can't put all the blame on the offensive line when you're paying this quarterback $40 million a year. He's got to be able to do something. I don't know what the hell he's doing.
Here's what I see.
Hey, what do you see? You see them drafting a quarterback in the first round this year.
No. They've already doubled down on Danny Dimes. They've offered him the 3rd highest contract in the NFL. It is too late to turn back now. The door.
They got one more year with him, guaranteed.
Yeah, and then a huge someone else is going to be there. Yeah. What's going to happen is, and disrespectful is, they'll send them to another team. Hopefully, if they pray in the same division. And they'll say, you're so bad, we'll pay you to play against you. That's what's going to happen if he keeps doing what he's doing. That's because they're going to have to pay his contract that they still have.
It's terrible. Yeah, it's terrible. They're like you said, they're strapped in. But what point were you trying to make?
Here's my hot take.
Uh-oh.
And no one's going to agree with this. You've gotten me to, I'm him. This scenario.
You're Daniel Jones.
You've got me to a point where I'm on the news channel and the news cycle, and I'm reading Danny Dimes joke. Danny
Sucks.
Dimes roadkill. Danny
He's
Dimes
ass.
dog water.
Yep.
I'm coming in next week against the Dolphins, who just threw up 70 points next to a team that's probably around where we're at right now.
Wow.
I think this guy goes nuclear. I think this guy says, sit fucking Matt Breida, do a Hail Mary 4-out, and I'm going to run this ball down their throat. I think he's going to have 120 plus rushing yards for himself. I think this guy's going to have 2 touchdowns. I think he's pissed. I would. This Dolphins game, you guys are going to be leading the whole way, and if you lose, it's going to be a kick,
A field goal.
like a field goal that's a far one. It's like a 58-yarder. And
That's happened to us.
Yeah, we did it. It was the Eagles. We did it. If they miss, the headline is going to be like, Danny Dimes is back. Some shit like that. That's my hot take on Danny Dimes. It's this weekend or the downhill slope is fast.
Okay, so you give them one more weekend, and then it's just they're going. They're probably losing out the rest of the season because they have the third hardest schedule in the NFL.
Yeah, they do, and we're right next to you.
Yeah, but at least you guys got a full.
We're right next to you.
You got a full squad out there. We got guys. Yeah. I don't know who the fuck is blocking. Nobody. That's the problem. Yeah. They're not blocking. That's the fucking problem.
They're not blocking. After the 7th sack, I'd be like, "Are you guys fucking mad at me?"
That's what I'm saying. That's why it grinds my gears. That's why it grinds my gears with Daniel Jones. Get in somebody's face. Be like, motherfucker. Yeah. They're paying me $40 million. I'm gonna fucking snap my leg. Block that fucking guy.
There are 5 sacks at halftime. You go in the locker room. You're not screaming at your team. I'm pissed,
dude. I'm fucking
yelling. You want to
yelling
score tonight, guys?
I'm yelling, and I have really nothing invested in it. Just, I might not sleep. I might not fall asleep right away
until
that night.
The next game.
Yeah. But I'm like, dude, if I'm getting crushed by the linebackers and just defensive linemen 11 times in a game, I'm freaking out on my offensive line. I'm doing something. I'm not just walking past my yelling coach, sitting on the bench and looking at my Surface and playing Angry Birds. I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
Like, bro, like that.
It's short of 1 sack every quarter. You're getting sacked 3 times a quarter. That's
miserable.
I'm
miserable.
Pissed.
I don't even know if it's worth $40 million a year for that.
Well, you have 15 more games, 14 more games to find that out.
Daniel Jones is 1-12 on prime time. He's been sacked 48 times. He's been sacked 48 times. I'm shocked this guy's not dead. I'm shocked he's still in the league.
That's over
his career with the
Giants.
No. That's just over his career with the Giants. But it honestly, 48 sacks could be over the past 4 games. It seems like
a lot. It's a lot.
Let me tell you, the fantasy football players out there, if you pick up a defense off of the waiver wire each week, just look at the Giants' schedule. Whatever the defense is that is playing the Giants, you want to have them on your team.
Take them. That's right.
You want to have them on your team. But that's what grinds my gears. Daniel Jones, I don't know, man. Dude, that's a crazy hot take that you got this week. Crazy hot take. I'd love to see even a glimpse of that on Sunday. I'd love to see a glimpse.
I think this is a trap game for the Dolphins. They feel hot. Yeah, they just got smacked down. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think they get smacked down even further. Okay. One more time by a decimated team. And because if you don't really win this week, and let's play this out.
Over.
If the Birds win and we go 5-0 and you guys don't win and you're down 4 games.
It's not even, dude, we play the
That's not fun.
That's not good. It's bad. It's a bad situation. So hey, you heard it here first on the I'd Have a Beer podcast. The Giants will be taking down the Dolphins on Sunday. That'll be my week 5 predictions. At the end,
I would say I'm like 45% confident on that prediction. If I was more confident, I've thought about it a lot today. I was very close to putting on the Mikey Bugatti what he say parlay. I was very close. But
wow,
but the money line was like plus 650, and I was like, I just can't do that. I just can't put it on there.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Yeah, unless Danny Dimes is cutting you a check because he's telling you this is a guaranteed thing. I don't know, man. It's scary. I don't know. It's just So that's what grinds my gears. Let's move on. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here.
We're on to
week 5.
Team. Yeah. Well, let's go to the other New York team. And let's talk about the importance of the Jets game this week. I think a lot of people are starting to misunderstand what the importance of the Jets game. They played the Chiefs, and the most important thing that happened during that Jets game is now Taylor Swift all the fucking
Taylor
time.
Swift.
She's the only thing that matters.
She was at that game. She was at that game.
Yeah.
Shit, she might even have played in the game. The way they were showing her on TV.
I saw more of her than I did Patrick Mahomes at one point. It was kind of crazy.
So there was a take, or not a take, a stat I saw. Somebody recorded how many times the cameras panned to Taylor Swift in their box, and then pan to, don't forget, Aaron Rodgers was your starting quarterback, your savior, the Jets, and this is his first game back at MetLife Stadium, coming to the game. So you would think, he would be on TV, he'd be rallying the crowd. No, Taylor Swift was seen a whopping 11 times to Aaron Rodgers 5. So you do whatever want with that.
Not there.
Yeah, apparently they want Taylor Swift more than they want Aaron Rodgers. If I'm Aaron Rodgers,
put her in, coach.
Yeah.
You know what? I used to not be a fan of her that she's in the league now, a part of like the girlfriend wives, the WAGs wives of NFL wives and girlfriends.
Mm-hmm.
But I have something that a lot of people maybe aren't paying attention to. I have an interesting take.
Here we go.
A prediction, you might say. A calculated risk, you might say. An educated guess on something that's going to happen. Would you like to hear what it is?
Yes, I'm dying here.
I don't care for Taylor Swift. I don't know much about Taylor Swift. I know her music. I am American. She is on every radio station that I turn on. That is a fact. I had to dig a little deep because I wanted to understand some things. Why she's here. Why a football player with all the things that come along with it. Where is she from? Who is she a fan of? Why this family? And I figured it out. I have figured it out. I have cracked the code. Manny, I figured it out.
Tell me, please.
She's dated a lot of popular men. John Mayer, Niall from One Direction, Jake Gyllenhaal, and Travis Kelce, okay? I started to look how long they date each other. I took the average mean of all the dates that she's been on with them people. They started dating 1 week ago, right?
Oh, no.
That's the average mean of their relationship is 6 weeks. Do you know who the Chiefs play in 6 weeks? Do you know what fan Taylor Swift is a team of?
The Eagles.
Philadelphia Eagles.
The Eagles.
Week 9, Taylor Swift, here's the headline, breaks Travis Kelce. He's out for the game because he can't play with a broken heart.
You think
the
this
Eagles
is all a
get
plan?
Their revenge of the Super Bowl. They take them down. It's in Arrowhead, and we get our exact revenge. So what I like to say here, you'll probably never hear this come out of my mouth again. Thank you, Taylor Swift.
Wow.
As your song does say, it's me. Yeah, it is you. And I'm with you. Week 9, I'm going to be all up in your DMs saying thank you, giving you many praise. She breaks his heart, and we break down the Chiefs, and we send them packing. This is my take. Yes,
that's
I did a lot of research to find this. Diabolical, but she needs a new album. So she's got to date someone.
So she's just playing with his emotions right now.
Mm-hmm.
She's setting him up.
Yeah.
Wow. You think she's really got it in her for that? You think she's capable of doing something like that?
I think what a better place than to platform yourself than the NFL in the world right now, where politics has left sports and it's just sports again. Let's throw in a super hot pop star, the best one, Taylor Swift.
Any coincidence it's with Travis Kelce, though? Just because of this whole diet.
Who's his brother?
Ooh.
on the Eagles.
She is very
in the offseason. Yeah, he in the offseason
go
called
ahead.
Taylor Swift, and they comprised this together. He said,
Really?
"You'll get press. People will love you. You'll get more followers. Think of all the men in football who are going to go and follow you now because you're Travis Kelce's new boyfriend. And think of all the Swifties that will come see you at the game just to see you. And your home team gets to win against the Chiefs, which sends them to the Super Bowl."
That storyline is almost bigger than the Super Bowl itself. That's almost bigger.
I would love to see that.
They'll make a movie about that. If that is how this goes down, that is movie material. Yes. That is movie. Mm-hmm. That's wow. Mm-hmm. I thought my take last week
or serial heartbreaker.
I thought my take last week was kind of bizarre, just a little fishy. The timing of Travis Kelce and this Taylor Swift thing, thinking it's all fake. But this take today, that's something else. There's a lot of moving pieces in that one.
Wow. It's one piece. She waits. She's got a little calendar on her wall with X's and circles. Okay, 6 more weeks. Okay, 5 more weeks. She knows what she's doing. She knows what she's doing.
Wow.
That's my hot take there. That's my
bitch.
prediction. If any
Wow.
If anyone's been listening to our podcast, to all of the predictions that we have made here, we have been on fire. Aaron Rodgers hurt. Nick Chubb hurt. Mac Jones, no, he didn't get hurt, but he did get benched. He did. Shouldn't have got on that bus.
He did.
We talk about the Monday night curse. Geno Smith just got hurt again on Monday.
This is
true. We talked about how Taylor Swift's going to break his heart in week 9. Come back in 6 weeks and let's talk. And the last prediction that we made that's going to happen, we already know what it's called. What did he say? Parlay is going to hit. So just another thing to listen to while you're here. Hot takes all around, but that one to me is a conspiracy soon to be seen.
Wow. It's not a conspiracy if it comes to be true, right? That's just
right.
Facts.
This is just a small conspiracy for the next 8 weeks.
Wow. Okay. Well, you heard it here first. That's wild. So this Taylor Swift story just seems to get bigger and bigger each week. That's what it seems like. Next week, God only knows what me and you are going to have up our sleeves with involving Taylor Swift. Who knows?
They're on the rocks.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. She was seen with another man. Who knows?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Kelsey's jersey was green. It wasn't red. Ooh,
yeah.
Ooh,
wrong number.
Ooh, she's dating her brother now. Ooh, ooh.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, he's cheating. Yeah. Oh, my God. Taylor Swift has taken over the NFL. Look what we're doing. We just spent 15 minutes talking about her in this diabolical plan.
I'm all for it right now because of my long-term plan to send the Birds to the Super Bowl, which they belonged in last year to take home, but I will wait 1 more year patiently.
Okay. Well, you'll wait. You'll wait. We'll see. We got a few more weeks until your storyline possibly comes true or it's a complete bust. I'm interested to see what people...
It would be my week 9 perfect Sunday if I saw that happen.
Well, yeah.
Week 9 perfect Sunday.
Perfect Sunday. Let's hear your perfect Sunday. Perfect Sunday. Sundays are the best. Perfect Sunday. Let's talk about it. Perfect Sunday. Mike, where would you be on your perfect Sunday? Any location you could pick. Where would you be for your perfect Sunday? Where would that location be?
Yeah. Have you ever seen, you probably might have seen it, the Cowboys draft room, the way it's set up, the war zone, they call it.
Yeah.
He's in his cave. It's like 100 TVs.
I do.
He's got a couple refrigerators in there. Yeah. I'd like some situation like that in front of me with all the boys around as we watch the games together. Actually, the entire fantasy league around me, so I can talk shit to everyone throughout. But I'd also like it to be catered with some food. Which food? It really depends in the minute of the time. I want sandwiches on demand. I want wings on demand. Some mac and cheese on demand.
So who are you with? You're with your boys.
Yeah.
You're with some fantasy. Your fantasy league.
Yeah. Yeah, I want all the fantasy leagues I'm in the same room. So that's 4 different leagues. So
Okay.
that's about 50 different people in the room there. I want it packed. I want everyone talking shop to each other about how they're going to beat them while we watch each game. Big red zone TV on the left side
Yeah.
wall, and then all the other team games on one side wall. And then the right
See,
side wall is the Eagles game, obviously. We get a whole wall.
yours is more like you're focused. You're 100% emerged with the NFL
Yes.
football.
Yes.
My
I am
place
Chris Hansen.
where I would want to be is I don't know if you've
What do you
seen
got?
this place, but it's in Las Vegas and there's a bunch of pools and a bunch of screens. My
Wow, okay.
environment's a little bit more. That's my perfect
Fun.
Sunday location. My environment's a little bit laid back, and it might have to do with something that my team that I root for is absolutely terrible. Thumbs up, thanks, Mike, on your screen there. And so I'm at that location because if things go bad, and so far this season they're going bad, there's other distractions.
You can
around.
just drown yourself in the pool, right?
There's other distractions around, So I forgot what the name of the venue is in Vegas, but it's this
Everyone knows. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's this monster venue, and there's a bunch of pools, and it's like an outdoor sports bar, basically, with a bunch of pools.
It's huge.
And it's awesome. So that's where I would be. And all right, so perfect Sunday.
Okay.
So your perfect Sunday, you're in a war room, I'm in Vegas in a pool. We'll see.
And what's the final score of the Giants game on this perfect Sunday, and who they playing?
The perfect Sunday is the Giants aren't playing on Sunday. I already played Thursday night, so I'm over it.
So no stress.
So we're good. Yeah, they already played Thursday night. We're good. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Speaking of the Giants, what are they going to do this week in Week 5? Let's see. They play the Dolphins. They play the Dolphins, like we talked about. You have a wild prediction. The Giants are going to upset the Dolphins. They're away. Right now, Miami's favorited 11 points. I see that line getting extremely larger than that as the week carries on, and the media in New York continues to hammer the New York Giants and Daniel Jones in particular. My prediction, I guess, is I could see it going one of two ways. I could see him finally showing some emotion and potentially trying to take the game in his hands and trying to do some things that he should have tried to do in the last 4 games instead of making some bonehead mistakes trying to win. But I can also see it going very, very bad because the Giants can't tackle on defense.
Right.
They have almost zero pressures on the quarterback this year. They got no pass rush.
Yeah.
So that to me says Tua and Tyreek Hill are just going to have a field day on that defense. And then, we circle back to the continuing spiraling issue with the Giants, and that's their offensive line. Does the Miami Dolphins have a great pass rush? I don't think so, but everybody has a great pass rush when you're playing the Giants. So Daniel Jones could be on the run again Sunday. We'll see. My prediction, my prediction is the Giants score a touchdown in the first quarter, but they lose the game. They finally scored a touchdown in the first quarter, but they lose the game to the Dolphins. They lose 27-7.
I think the speed in which you tell us that score is how much it pains you to even say out loud.
Yeah, I didn't even want to give you a score because
normally the Giants, you always say I hope it's close. I want to be in the fight.
Yeah, and every time I've said that, it's just there has been no fight. There has been no fight. They've laid down and died in all of those games. So there's been no fight. So I'm just being brutally honest with you now. You have more hope for the Giants than I do. I'm telling you right now, they look like they're going to just get absolutely slaughtered again. And
I just see them as backs against the wall. If we either fight now or we're 2 out. It's too far gone. So this is last stand chance.
See, but the reason why I don't agree with that is because last night in the game, they had multiple chances to win that game. When it was 14-3 and they were going in to score before he threw the pick 6, they score there. We're going into the fourth quarter. We got a game. But no, what happens? The bonehead mistakes that just cost us the game. So
and no good.
I don't see how we can erase those mistakes in a week. And also, this just jogged my memory. The Giants had 11 days to prep for the Seahawks because they played last Thursday night, and then they had all week to prep for the Seahawks. And that is the display that they had Monday night. That might have been the worst game that I've seen them play in a long time on both sides of the ball.
Tough. It was tough to watch. I sucked for you. On the other hand, though,
let's hear some good
NFC,
news.
The Philadelphia Eagles, still undefeated. There's only 2 teams left. It's the 49ers and the Eagles. And yeah, it is nice. It is sunny over here, okay? The undefeated. I can eat whatever I want to eat. I can drink whatever I want to drink. I walk into the Eagles bar, everyone's dancing. It's full. People show up. I don't think I'd say the same for your bar.
Somehow they still show up, but they go home disappointed every night.
They go home disappointed. But on the other side of that, we won that game, but we just slid by that game. Okay, overtime against the Washington Commanders. Are you kidding me? And Jake Elliott comes in, reliable. Yes. Does he look like Chicken Little? Yes. But he kicks 63-yarders and 58-yard game winners like it's no such thing. Okay, we love him. He's the best right now. He's killing it. Next week, we walk into Los Angeles and play the Rams. Not a problem. Not a problem. I'm not afraid. A lot of people are telling me, whisper in my ears, some Hawaiian thing. I've never heard of it. It sounds like a sandwich I can get at Subway's. Yeah, the Puka Nakua. Don't know what that is. Doesn't worry me one bit, okay?
Yeah, but didn't you pick him up on your fantasy team, you piece of shit?
I just dropped him. And instead, I picked up A.J. Brown, who would never be on the waiver wires because he goes before Puka Nakua
I was
any day of the week.
say, no shot. Jordan dropped A.J. Brown, you dumb, stupid idiot.
Right. He's like this first pick of the draft. We'll put Darius Slay in the corner and we'll handle him. I think the Eagles walk away in this game solid. If we're throwing the way we were throwing last week, 28-14 game. I see a fumble recovery for a touchdown, big boy style.
Wow.
Some big boy in the middle, maybe Nakobe Dean. He's feeling good. He picks that ball up. He goes, let me get some action. Or some Fletcher Cox says, this is my last year. Let me get one more. Something like that. That'd be real nice. I'd like that. We walk away 5-0 with the second team left as 5-0. One team left. Don't even know who they play next week.
They play the Cowboys. They play the Cowboys.
I got to root for San Fran, unfortunately. I got to root for San Fran.
I will 1,000,000% be rooting for San Fran.
Yeah, got to root for San Fran on that. I do need San Fran to get knocked down a bunch because we play them in a couple weeks, and I want them to be down a game. But go San Fran.
They play Dallas,
take down the Eagles. That's an easy 5-0. It's a 4:00 game on Sunday. We'll see you there. We'll see you there.
All right. Well, let's Mike. Let's talk to people about some new thing. We want to get some more interaction in this pod.
Yeah.
And the fans out there, because the last video we posted, we got a lot of comments, a lot of back and forth, a lot of I don't agree with this, a lot of I agree, good, a lot of questions, a lot of things people want us to talk about. So we're gonna start a new segment. Mike's gonna introduce the new segment. Mike, take it away. What do we got?
What we got last week were 11,000 views with tons of engagement and content and comments. People are asking us questions. They want to know who we are, what gives you the right to tell me this guy's going to score. Are you kidding? That really grinds this guy gears.
Go get a job.
One person said, keep Taylor Swift's name out your motherfucking mouth. Kind of crazy. Don't know if they're married to Taylor Swift. Think they are. That'd be a conflict.
It was Mrs. Kelsey that said that.
It was Mrs. Kelsey. Yeah.
That's who said that.
Motherfucking name out the motherfucking mouth.
Keep her out of your mouth.
We want to hear from you. We want to know what your questions are. We want to give you the answers that you're looking for. You want to know what gives us the right. One question was, how dare you? So we're here. We want to listen to you. Our newest segment starting next week called The 12th Man. There's 11 men on the field. You're our first man off the field. We want to hear from you. And if we get your question here, we like it, we're going to put you up. We're going to blast you on socials. We're going to get you a little bit of a following. And we're going to answer your question. Number one, foremost, we're going to answer your question.
Damn
give you a
right.
little locker room chat. So we're real excited about that. That's starting next week. So don't forget to follow, turn on those notifications, let you see that episode coming up tomorrow.
Damn
so we can hear
straight.
from you next week.
Damn
so
straight.
Absolutely.
Yeah, drop us drop us some mail in the DMs and we will pick some questions next week and we will read them live on the show and answer your questions like Mikey said. And we'll see. Come on, take some shots at us. We don't know what we're doing here. I appreciate you for listening, but we don't know what we're doing here. I don't know why you're listening, but I appreciate you for listening.
Appreciate it.
We appreciate it. So go ahead, give me your comments, take your best shot. I'm going to give you my takes. Mike's going to give you his takes, whether you like it or not. If you don't, go start your own podcast. Go ahead.
We don't see you out here talking.
Yeah, so go ahead. Drop some comments in our on our social medias, and we will take a look at those, and we'll have some questions for next week, and we'll have some fun with that. We will, yeah, it's good. I'm excited for that. So kind of, so I'd have a beer. We had some beers. I had a Corona at the top of the show. And you had what?
Oh,
What'd
yeah.
you have?
You don't know this one? I feel like I could get this at any bar. Anytime I go to a bar late at night, I ask for can I have the Kirin Ichiban, please?
Yeah.
And you have to say it just like that.
They have
Ichiban.
They have
and
that.
Then
what does it say?
100%
what at the bottom?
Dragon blood. It's really good. I drink it every time. This is not a sponsored ad or anything, but just telling you about the beer. I start my day every day with a Kirin Ichiban. It's the only way to power my inner strength and courage. Without Ichiban, my day is dishonorable. Buy Ichiban.
Yes.
The power of No, this beer's all right.
What would you have it at dinner?
I could have this at dinner. I'd have this at dinner. Absolutely.
What percentage is it?
It's 100% malt, but it's only 5% beer.
Okay, so it's 5%. Okay.
Yeah.
No problem. All right, so at a tailgate, that's light work.
Yeah, I could chug 100 of these, and I think this beer is the #1 beer of Dragon Ball Z. That's crazy.
That's
crazy.
I would drink
a ton of these beers.
I didn't know that. You heard it here first.
Your power's only over 9,000 if you have Kirin Ichiban.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, 1 to 10.
Yeah, I think my 5, what I said in the middle was Blue Moon.
Yeah, and then last week you had the Guinness.
Guinness.
Yeah.
Gross. I would put this. I put this at a 4-4. 4-4 for Kirin Ichiban. Okay.
Just like what you run, a 4-4. Yeah.
It's like a 4-4. That's what I run. I don't know.
You run a 4-4.
Well, I'm not in the NFL, but the only way I get there is by drinking Kirin Ichiban Dragon Blood beer.
What a sponsor that would be at the top of the show. I would never get that right, unfortunately.
I do some of this.
I mean, I'd be like, and here it is, the sponsor.
Yeah. Yeah. The dragon flies around me or something.
So a lot less creative than Mike, and I apologize. I will get better, but I have a I have a Corona Extra.
Oh, okay.
I had a Corona Extra.
Had one of those before. Would you
have
that at dinner?
I'm just gonna make this easy. I'd have this at dinner. I'd have this at the tailgate. I would have this at a going away party, at a wedding, everywhere.
Yeah.
Everyone's had this beer. It's just good. It was, truth be told, this was in my fridge. This is what I got. I haven't had it on the show yet, so I said, here we go. So yes, I will also give you the score real quick because this is easy. I will give you the score of I'm going to give you a score of a 7-8.
7? I find that hard to believe. Kirin Ichiban's a 4-4, but okay.
Yeah, okay. It goes whatever he just said, and then Corona Extra. That's it. Yeah, it goes from a beer that is stocked at every bar across the country, and then whatever that is. I don't even know if there's alcohol in that beer that Mike. We don't even know if that's a beer. Is it even beer? Is it? What is it?
It's Dragon Blood, and this is a whole pint. I don't think yours is a pint.
It's not.
Yeah,
it's for sure not. Okay, well, beers.
Well,
beers.
There you go. Those are the best beers of the night. Ichiban, Corona. Now you know.
Hey, well, that's all I got for you. Any final words, Mike?
Yeah, final words. You heard him before. You'll hear him again.
There he is.
Don't miss out on Mikey Bugatti this week, where he redeems himself after, I'll say his name, Sam Laporta let us down. You know what to do this week. What he said, you know what to do. Take us on out here.
Yeah, and Giants, stay off my grind my gears list. And I'd love to throw the Giants in my good next week. We will see. We'll be back next week, so we'll see. We'll have a lot of good, bads, and uglies again. Mikey Bugatti, some more predictions. Grind my gears. I'm sure something else will happen. Taylor Swift will be in the news again. I guarantee it for something. Absolutely. Will she be breaking hearts next week? We don't know. It might be a few more weeks, according to Mikey Bugatti, but we'll see. But that's all I got for you this week. Mikey Bugatti's got your bet. That's all I got. Stay out of trouble. And yes, make sure to follow us on all of the social media at IHAB Podcast. Drop a like, hit the sub button on YouTube, and give us that 5-star rating on Spotify, because help a brother out and share it with a friend this episode, because we know you're not going to agree with what we say, and I don't care. But we love to hear what you got to say, and make sure to leave us some questions. Leave us some questions. Why is Mike's screen giving thumbs up? Well, we don't know. Leave us some questions down below. We'll have some questions ready to go next week. That is absolutely crazy, Mike. If you're watching this on the YouTube, it is bizarre. Might have to fix that. But that's all I got. See you guys next week. And, hey, I'd have a beer.
I'd have a beer.